doing this, something needs to change.
This sounds good. Okay, let's start making some money. This is much harder than I thought it would be. Why am I getting no responses? My god. Maybe I should just get a job? Even though I'm not making it, I'll still keep trying. Eventually I will.
The short clips you saw are a quick comparison of the difference between imperfect action and inaction. And the main point of those short clips was to say that action is the foundational key to success. You can't succeed without action. You might have been watching 100 different self-improvement videos and you've been learning a lot. You might be reading a lot of books, watching a lot of videos, figuring it all out. But in the end, you won't make money online if you don't take the action, even if you have all the knowledge in the world. And same thing with working out. Even if you know the best workout plan, the best meal prep plan, anything, you won't be able to achieve it if you don't work out. You won't get a good physique if you don't work out. And some might say, well, it's okay because I'm learning so I can have knowledge, so then when I start, I know what I'm doing. And I guess it makes sense. If you want to learn for a short while and gain as much knowledge as possible so that when you start, you have knowledge. Okay, cool. If you do that for 1 month, then it's okay. But when it starts extending and you keep doing it for longer and longer, waiting for the perfect moment to start, you won't start. You see, a lot of people are waiting for the perfect moment to start. But what they don't realize is that the perfect moment will never come. Listen, people are imperfect and a perfect moment won't just come out of nowhere. And this is hard for me to say to myself. I am a very large perfectionist, so when I started I was just waiting for the perfect moment to start. But then I realized I'm imperfect. No matter how hard I try, I am going to be imperfect. And the perfect moment will never come without taking action and seizing that perfect moment. Taking action towards it, failing, learning and improving to reach that perfect moment. But it won't come right from the start, and it will never come, and you will never start if you keep waiting for that moment. But even after learning all of this, even after watching this video, if I watched a video like this 2 years ago, then okay, I would say, okay, that might be right, okay, this guy's saying some good shit, and then I'd subscribe, and then after that I'd just forget about him forever, and I'd never actually apply the things I'm saying. So we need to discuss the 3 main things which hold back people from taking action. Firstly, there's the perfectionism, and we already discussed that. But then there are 2 more, procrastination and self-doubt. Procrastination is basically busying yourself with other tasks that aren't important just because you don't want to do that daunting task which you know you need to do. But you don't actually acknowledge that. When you're procrastinating, you don't acknowledge that there's a task that you need to do, but you're just not doing it. You're thinking, okay, I'm being productive, I'm doing this task and this, and I'm learning and I'm doing this. But in the end, you're actually not getting any closer to achieving your goal, but you feel like you're getting closer, but you're actually doing nothing. And then the third thing holding people back is actually self-doubt. You don't think you're ready. Even though you've learned for a lot of months, it's just not the same when you're about to start. You get that feeling of excitement. Wait, what if this messes up? What if this messes up? Okay, I'm not ready. Let me learn a bit more. You keep trying to feel more confident in yourself by learning more. And you do feel more confident, but then when you're about to start, you go back to zero. You feel that nervousness. Oh, I don't know what to do anymore. I'll just go back to learning more. And you just keep doubting yourself. And listen, the solution to all these 3 problems is the same. And it is to just start. I know it's easier said than done. I can attest to that. My past self was just the same as you are now. It is much easier said than done to just start. Even if it's not the best, even if it's imperfect, even if you keep failing and it feels very bad. Like you're doing this, you started in SMMA, boom, you sent out 100 emails even though you're very nervous about it, you just did it. Or you had 50 different cold calls even though you thought you weren't ready, you just went for it, okay. And then 0 meetings, you get nothing. And then you're like, okay, now I'm not ready, it's obvious, I can't do this. And you go back. Listen, I know it's gonna be very hard, but you need to just start and go through the failures and overcome them and push through the failures and make it work. Even if it's not perfect, even if it's not good, you need to overcome the failures and make it work. And if you want it bad enough, if you want to get rich bad enough, then you will do it. There's no doubt about it. Now, if you're living in a semi-comfortable lifestyle, you don't mind your life currently and you're just not that interested in making money online, you really want to, but if you didn't, it wouldn't be the end of the world, then you probably won't be able to do this. you'll still keep procrastinating, self-doubt, all of that, and you won't be able to do it. But if you truly want it, then you will try your hardest to achieve it, and you will go for it and start now. Like, don't even watch the video after that. Listen, there's still important points in this video, so don't click off. But after this video, don't just watch another video and start learning and just forget about it, because eventually tomorrow you'll probably not remember this video unless you start taking action right after this video. But anyways, let's talk about another important point, which is you see all these young multi-millionaires that's 15 years old, not 15, a bit older, and you're like, okay, these guys have got it all figured out, these guys are geniuses, I can't believe they made it work. When in reality, they were just like you and me. They were perfectionists, they didn't want to start, and when they did, they finally took action. They didn't know shit, man. They were bouncing through 100 different business models. There weren't clear videos telling them that SMMA is the best business model, and they were just doing random shit, selling shoes, selling stickers, doing gym coaching for their friends. They were just doing random stuff just to make a bit of money, and they didn't know anything. They knew much less than you and me, who have all this knowledge from YouTube. But they started, they kept going, they failed in this, they failed in that, they failed in that. They felt like they had nothing figured out, they were just failing at everything. And then suddenly, they found their thing, and they found what made them succeed. And then they succeeded, and they became these young multi-millionaires you see today. But without action, none of that is possible. So you need to always remember, imperfect action will always be better than inaction, because at least you're doing something. And don't just go on to your next self-improvement, money-making online new method video after this. Don't forget about this video. Just start. Literally, all you need to do is just do it. No more procrastination. And just remember that imperfect action is better than inaction.